System design interviews. In this lesson, I'm going to cover what system design interviews are and why they are important. So, what is a system design interview? A system design interview is an interview where the interviewer might ask you to design a system or an application from scratch. So, you can expect questions like design a mobile application like Uber or create a chat messenger like WhatsApp. So, within a span of around 45 minutes, you are given a whiteboard and a set of markers, and you have to design the application on the whiteboard and explain to the interviewer why your design will fit the needs of the system. You have to come up with a realistic solution that should look like it should work end to end. Once you have a solution that is ready and that looks feasible, on top of it, then you can add stuff like scalability, availability, and security related stuff. These kind of interviews are really hard because they require a broad set of knowledge in different fields, in different features. It's not just about one language anymore. It's about knowing about scalability. How would you scale your database, or how would you, store pictures if you are designing an application like Instagram? So why they are difficult? As I mentioned, they require a broad set of knowledge. So you need to read about plenty of different topics in order to come up with really realistic solution that top companies that conduct system design interview needs. So there is a problem in these kind of interviews. Even if you give a solution that is correct from your point of view, but what the interviewer is looking for might be different. So even if you think you gave the right answer, the interviewer might think you have not given the right answer, and that's the problem with these interviews. Usually in these interviews, you're expected to write a lot of code on the whiteboard. So if you are designing, say for example, an application like Uber, and you say you are going to come up with a set of microservices for the middleware layer, then you are expected to give the code for one or two microservices, not entirely, maybe one or two methods, important methods, and show the API how it would look like. So in that case, you can use the language of your choice, that is decided before the interview. So you can say that I would give the interview in Java, for example, and then you can code those methods in Java. So these are some sample questions for system design interviews. Either you might be asked to design an e-commerce website like Amazon or Flipkart, or you can go through these questions, and some of these questions are based on real websites that you use on a daily basis. And there is a great resource called highscalability.com where you can go and read about real life architectures of these websites. So why these interviews are important? First of all, almost all the top software companies conduct these kind of interviews. So if you are going to apply for Google or Amazon or Microsoft, you can expect these interviews. Clearing this interview will definitely help you get negotiate on a very good offer. So if your data structures and algorithm interview has gone well, and on top of it your system design interview has gone very well, then you can definitely expect a very good offer. So generally, if people who are selected based on data structures and algorithm interviews because it went well for them, but system design interview just went okay for them, then you might not be considered for a senior developer position. These are important in a sense that they also enhance your knowledge base. So because you to study for these interviews, you'll be studying various different kind of topics and going through real life architectures of top websites, so they would improve your skill set and knowledge level as well. So these are some references where you can go and study more about system design interviews. And some of these links also tell you about how you need to go and prepare for these interviews. Thank you.